Here in Ring B, he scored a stunning first-round knockout over Niven Chembin of Mauritius and coiled a beautiful right cross to get his man out of there in the opening round, depositing him face first on the canvas. And in the round of 32, he scored a third round stoppage over the man from Comoros, Ben Cheikh Hassani. His opponent is 21-year-old Khujanazar NORTOJIEV, 21 years of age. And in the round of 16, he beat Sachin of India, the 2016 World Youth Champion, on a unanimous points decision verdict. Spirited two-way affair, but it was the man from Uzbekistan who got the nod.
Round one.
So we're underway then. Action in the 57-kilogram featherweight division between boxers from Armenia and Uzbekistan. Zhirayr SARGSYAN is the man wearing red, 26 years of age, part of a full-strength, 13-deep Armenian boxing team. The man wearing blue just looking to find his range at mid-range with bent arm right hand to the body. It's Khujanazar NORTOJIEV. Two really talented boxers competing for a place in the final four of the 57-kilogram featherweight division. Good work to the body from SARGSYAN. 1-2 trying to snake through the gloves from NORTOJIEV. Nice overhand right from NORTOJIEV. May have just strayed into rabbit punch territory. Good left hand to the body, but how about that for a double left hook upstairs in response from SARGSYAN. Real quality through the first half of this opening round. Sharp shooting left-right attempted by NORTOJIEV. Double left hook, body then head from SARGSYAN. Effective defense is being erected by SARGSYAN, and any uncoiled from this peekaboo style with an overhand right. Oh, that's a wonderful counter right hand on the inside from SARGSYAN. NORTOJIEV looking to remain alert and weave away from punches on the perimeter. There's a perimeter of range. There's a good stab cross to the body from NORTOJIEV. That right hand over the top wasn't too far away from SARGSYAN. He's seeking to get inside and burrow away downstairs once more. Good left jab to the body from NORTOJIEV. Right hand over the top. It's a cracking shot as he just floated around the neutral corner, and now he's back in the space of center ring, letting 1-2s go repeatedly. A lot of them being blocked by the gloves and forearms of the man in red, but because those are being used as defensive shields, he's not able to land point scoring punches with them. Very good round of boxing. High skill in evidence between Zhirayr SARGSYAN and Khujanazar NORTOJIEV. Some of the action from the opening round. A very competitive round where both men enjoyed success. NORTOJIEV began to find his range with straight punches, and even though the high held hands were an effective line of defense for SARGSYAN, that reduced his punch output in the closing stages of the round. And one wonders whether that will be enough for NORTOJIEV to take the round.
Seconds out.
So NORTOJIEV taking it for 4 of the 5 scoring judges.
Round 2.
So we move into the second round. And Zhirayr SARGSYAN has got to try and do something different after conceding the first on a 4-1 split. He's come out at a quicker tempo, but look at the punch output from NORTOJIEV. Good work to the body, and maybe that will be a profitable place to put his punches for the man in red. But when he's able to let that left-right go and keep SARGSYAN on the edge of range, really does put himself in a strong position. Good left jab to the body, right cross over the top, and this time a left hook to the body, and is really targeting the belt line of his opponent effectively. And these shots, I think, having an effect here now because he's bringing the hands down. He was just checked by a right hand to the chin. Look at when the body shots land, how the man in red is being hunched over even further to exacerbate the difference in height that already exists. Oh, cracking right hook around the corner as SARGSYAN sought to let his own offense go. And now he's moving around the target, both clockwise and counterclockwise. Another right cross to the body. SARGSYAN tries to get his own get back on the inside with a cluster of punches. And again, that's the combination which is setting up everything else for NORTOJIEV. And he's an expressive individual as well. When he makes his opponent miss like that and can ghost away and leave him chasing shadows, he'll flash that gum shield and mean mug in the direction of his opponent. And again, it's not disrespected. He sinks in a double left hook to the body. And I think these body shots are having an effect here now. It was SARGSYAN who came to pick up the pace, but going with him and increasing it further is NORTOJIEV. Just having a shakeout in there, as with what we've talked about, just grinning that gum shield as if to say to his opponent, how are you feeling? Because I can do this all night. Wonderful left jab on the resumption, and then a counter right hand on the inside after SARGSYAN was inaccurate. So inviting pressure while being on the ropes, and again getting the better of the exchange with those 2 cuffing shots with bent arms is NORTOJIEV, and he's keeping the attacks going. Not too far away with a right uppercut was SARGSYAN, but it was effective movement of the head by NORTOJIEV. And look at the way the taller man was able to dip beneath those punches, spin off the line, and come back with his own straight shots. SARGSYAN desperately trying to get himself into the contest. Remember, he conceded the first round on a 4-1 split. And as we approach the 10-second clapper, this has been a very good round of boxing for my money from the man in blue. SARGSYAN continuing to compete. He's having his moments, but more of them, more successful moments, were enjoyed by NORTOJIEV. Terrific round of boxing. And NORTOJIEV, having taken the first 4-1, must have taken the second round. Whether it's unanimous or not, well, only the judges can determine that. But it was a very good display of increased pace and tempo and indeed precision. SARGSYAN had his moments, but I just think more of the moments came from the man in blue. Worked the body very effectively, digging shots downstairs in a bid to lower the hands of SARGSYAN.
Seconds out.
So identical scores returned as compared to the first. A 4-1 split in favor of NORTOJIEV.
Final round.
So we move into the third and final round. Zhirayr SARGSYAN trailing 20 points to 18 for 4 of the 5 scoring judges here. He's leading 20 points to 18 for judge number 1, who scored both rounds in his favor. It's been competitive, but look at that right cross for SARGSYAN, and he's picked off by 2 punches off the back foot from NORTOJIEV. And it's been that type of contest for the majority of the 6 minutes of completed boxing we've had here. There he's trying to get up close and score without reply is SARGSYAN. But NORTOJIEV doing an outstanding job moving around his opponent, keeping the movement going. So that means that SARGSYAN has got to set his feet and come again. Good right hand landed by SARGSYAN, followed by a left jab. NORTOJIEV will be keen to get back to the movement which has served him so well. Left hook is a scoring shot, and then right uppercut, left hook success for SARGSYAN. NORTOJIEV turned the tables. Right hand over the top. SARGSYAN takes in a big intake of breath, and look at the effect that left hook to the body had, just doubling him over once again. So SARGSYAN looking to force his way back on the inside. But again, I think these body shots are having an increasingly pronounced effect. But he bites down and steps back into the fray himself, landing a good body shot a few moments ago as he continues to try to clamber back into the pocket. But look at those slapping hooks go around the rear of the high-held gloves of the man in red. And the movement always circling his opponents. And there's that grin coming from the gum shield of the man in blue once again. Nice two-shot salvo, but look at the effort that is being summoned up with that big intake of breath by SARGSYAN. Good work to the body, and remember, the winner through to the medal stages and at least 75,000 US dollars. That is the guaranteed minimum that bronze medalist will receive here from the prize fund of 8.23 million US dollars for the entire tournament. So SARGSYAN trying to pick up the pace in the closing stages. It's been a commendable effort because he needed a massive final round to try and get back in contention. He's gone for it with everything that he's got within him, but there is more of the tactics to try and unsettle the mind of his opponent from Khujanazar NORTOJIEV. And it will be the man in blue who will be going through to the final four. This man gave it absolutely everything. But the free-flowing boxing of Khujanazar NORTOJIEV will see him progress through to the final four in the 57-kilogram featherweight division.
Ladies and gentlemen, on ring number B, your winner by split decision and advancing to the semi-finals in the blue corner from Uzbekistan, NORTOJIEV Khujanazar.
So Khujanazar NORTOJIEV, a unanimous points decision victor over Zhirayr SARGSYAN of Armenia. Very spirited performance produced by the Armenian boxer. He's 10,000 US dollars better off, but the man who remains in contention for a place in the gold medal bout is Khujanazar NORTOJIEV. A very good display indeed. He and his coaching team absolutely delighted. They got the tactics right. He carried them out. And he's through to the semi-final stage. Some of the action from the contest, which saw NORTOJIEV progress to the semi-finals.
Ladies